Yes! Nothing can stop me now! I will bring this T-Rex back to life! Billy! What are you doing? Janice? Billy! You can't do this! Please! I love you! Those kids in kindergarten, they always picked on me. I said Jurassic Park was wrong, and they were like, no, dinosaurs actually look like that. Well, not anymore, Janice. Stop, Billy. Security's already on the way. I won't let them do this. It's too late, Janice. Wake up, T-Rex.
6 on this and 6 on that. On my dick and on my yacht. These niggas looking for me, you can hit my jack. I done dropped
Why does it have to be here?
Fuck you, knock to the back like he Baka. Not nice with the fucking topper. Pop him, who shot ya? Drop him, somebody call his fucking doctor.
I have several questions.
Hello, my monochroma homies, and welcome back to another episode around dinosaurs, because that's all this channel has become. Before we start, it's normal, there's a couple things to say. 1, new camera, PArK. 2, why haven't I been uploading as much? Do you know how freaking long it takes to animate Revival? 3, how do I even explain this video? Oh my god. This video is a paleontology project where I have to find 2 things that Jurassic Park got wrong. Let me tell you, it wasn't hard. Don't get me wrong. I love me some dinosaurs. I love me some gore. I love me some dinosaurs eating people alive. What the fuck? Here are some things that are factually wrong. You're welcome. That's right, I ruined your childhood.
Oh my god!
When I'm small, when I'm smaller.
Jimmy, what is it? It's a velociraptor.
You stupid child. Trust me when I say there are a lot of things that bother me about Jurassic Park's portraying of dinosaurs, but one of the biggest for me is velociraptors. And why is kind of a dumb reason. And no, it's not the fact that they're not feathery, because at the time that information wasn't available, but it is that their sizes are a bit extreme. And I understand what you mean. Hey, it would be a little strange if a little kid could just, I don't know, kick it and win. But at the same time, there was really no reason to make them velociraptors specifically, because there were raptors that size. For example, the Utah raptor, it was double the size of a human, and adolescent ones were about the same size of velociraptors in the movie. So why didn't they use that? Well, damn. Okay, so was it just me, or were a bunch of people under the impression that Jurassic Park came out in the 70s? Because I swear to God, this movie came out in the 70s. But apparently this movie came out in 1993, which is pretty close to the 1991 discovery of the Utah raptor. But while doing a little bit of research, it turns out that during the 25-month pre-production, after that it went into filming in February of 1992. So realistically, what we're looking at is the writing started before these things were discovered. So using velociraptors was one of the best options, because not only was it popular, but the Utah raptor wasn't really discovered, quote unquote. That's just my 2 cents on it. It's probably just something really simple that I'm overlooking, but I don't know. I don't want to be alive, because I can't be alive. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. Not only am I going to be comparing the temperature, but the oxygen levels as well to what those animals experienced in the Jurassic and Cretaceous period to what it is like now. I'm also going to use the geologic place of Isle Nublar, or however you pronounce it, using the real-life island Isle Cocos, which is what this island is loosely based off of. We see a lot of diversity in Jurassic Park and its dinosaurs, and one of them is a Bronchiosaurus, and another one that I'm going to choose is a Stegosaurus. Fun fact, there's more of a time gap between a Bronchiosaurus and a T-Rex than there is from a human to a T-Rex. So I ended up going on Google Scholar for a little bit of these, and to be honest, half of the stuff they said I don't even understand. But the basic gist of the Jurassic period, mostly the late Jurassic period, which the Bronchiosaurus and Stegosaurus lived in, the CO2 levels were very high, the oxygen levels were very low. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that since the oxygen levels are around 21% rather than 15% like they used to be, that they wouldn't be able to survive. If anything, they'd be able to flourish better because there's more oxygen, right? But that doesn't really tell the full story. An island is also a very good candidate for where the dinosaurs would go because they are on average warmer than where these dinosaurs would actually be placed. And in the Jurassic period, the Earth was on average warmer. But that doesn't, again, tell the full story because oxygen fluctuated, carbon dioxide fluctuated, everything did. The Earth broke up into Gondwana and then into all the continents we have today. Everything was changing, temperatures were changing, and Bronchiosauruses and Stegosauruses survived through all of that. So if there's any candidates that would be able to survive on that island, it would definitely be these animals. One thing that we don't take into account is diseases. What kind of diseases will affect them? What won't? What kind of other things in the atmosphere are they not inclined to? There might be more dust, more anything really. Something could really affect them and kill them. Those are just uncertainties that we don't have. But in my opinion, in a controlled environment, you should be able to sustain those animals if you give them the right plants, which is a whole nother thing because plants, you'd have to make sure those are able to survive, and then those have a stable ecosystem. So creating a whole stable ecosystem to maintain them is a complete different story altogether. But realistically, if you were just to teleport a Stegosaurus, would it instantly die? No. Would it starve to death? Probably. As you can probably tell from the light levels in my room, it is now almost midnight. I did not expect to go that deep into if they could survive or not, and really I only looked at oxygen levels and stuff in a lot of detail. A lot of other factors, like I mentioned before, could also dictate it, but that's uncontrollable. We can't really detect if that would actually affect them, so kind of did the best I could. I wouldn't take my word for it. Links to all of the stuff I used, all the sources are in the description. Either I'm going to link it to a Google Doc or I'm going to link all the sources individually in the description. That's all I got. I know I usually end these videos with a joke. I mean, it would kind of be funny if I just ended the video